Good evening, everyone. Respected Principal, Honorable Chief Guest of the day, dear colleagues, and my dear participants. I am J. Prasanna Kumari, Assistant Professor of Economics, Sri Ayyappa College for Women. Now, we are here for attending a session on entrepreneurship and innovation as career opportunity. Hence, we have a dynamic entrepreneur as our session's speaker, Mr. Arjun Panchal, founder and CEO, Papa Sapta chain of Mexican outlets, mentor at SIBM Pune. In today's global business environment, the terms entrepreneurship and innovation play important roles. Nowadays, wherever we turn, we will hear about entrepreneurs and their achievements. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Radha, Assistant Professor of Zoology, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. I wish a very warm evening to all those who are waiting eagerly for an informative session on entrepreneurship and innovation as career opportunity, which is a need of the hour, organized by Institution Innovation Council of Sri Ayyappa College for Women. Foremost, I wholeheartedly welcome the resource person of the session, Mr. Arjun Panjal, founder and CEO, Papa Chapacha, a chain of Mexican outlets, who has honored us with his presence for today's session. Talking about the achievement, he is an entrepreneur, professor, author, and public speaker. He is a startup mentor at SIBM Pune, IIT Bombay, and Innovative Cell Ministry of Education. He has also been called as a guest speaker at various seminars and judge for B plans competitions at other management institutes. He has mentored 500 plus entrepreneurs and assessed 2,500 plus business plans in the span of last 5 years. He was also awarded for his contribution to entrepreneurship ecosystem by Sri Balaji Society. Mr. Arjun, hailing from Nagda, Madhya Pradesh, after high school did his engineering from Indore and pursued MBA from the University of Massachusetts Boston. Post MBA, he worked with an esteemed organization ESRI in Los Angeles. However, after staying for half a decade in US, his cherished dream was always to be an entrepreneur, for which he turned down a permanent officer in the same company and returned back to India to make the way of his own in 2015. In Pune, he started a chain of Mexican food outlets by the name Papa Zapata, which has expanded to 6 outlets in the span of 3 years. Mr. Arjun has written a book, What Happens in America, portraying a story of the Indian student's life in the US and their diverse experience with regard to the change in culture, relationships, struggle, and fun. We are lucky enough to have him as a resource person for today's session. On behalf of IIC of Sri Ayyappa College for Women and on our own behalf, I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. Next, with all my due respect, I would like to welcome our dear principal, Dr. K.V. Jayashree, who has been a constant support in organizing beneficial virtual programs for the college. I welcome you, ma'am. Followingly, with much pleasure, I would like to welcome our president of IIC, Dr. Smita Nair, who is a great source of inspiration to foster the culture of innovation amongst us. I welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome motivated and dedicated team of coordinators and members of IIC who will always be with us to build a strong and a vibrant innovation council in our campus. I welcome you, ma'am. Finally, I would like to shower my note of welcome to all my dear student participants who is virtually connected through this common platform. I welcome you all, my dear students. On behalf of IIC, I once again welcome everyone with all my heart to this informative session. At the outset, I wish all the participants a very fruitful and productive session ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Radha, for your nice welcome. Next, I would like to welcome our principal, Dr. K.V. Jayashree, Madam, for your presidential address.
Yes, thank you. Respected resource person, Mr. Arjun Panjal, CEO,
Papa Zapata, ma'am.
Papa Zapata, and a mentor entrepreneurship at SIBM Pune, faculty members, and dear students, good evening to all. In this fine evening, we are connected remotely for a session on entrepreneurship and innovation as career opportunities. As you all know, India today is a vastly democratic country with a population of over 1.2 million people with diverse ethnicities, regions, and languages. The uniqueness of our population is that about 31% are between the age group of 18 and 35, that is the highly productive age group. Our system of education is such that our mind is tuned to spend lots and lots of money to get education, but are not trained to produce money out of education. Therefore, despite being educated, this section of the population is constantly searching for jobs. According to the reports of National Sample Survey, only 1 in every 4 urban males under 29 years is employed despite holding at least a certificate or diploma. In the search for a suitable job, there has been a continuous flow of people from villages towards cities. Given the large population, it is a considerable task for the government to ensure adequate and affordable food, drinking water, clothing, housing, education, and healthcare. Despite the limitations to employment opportunities offered by the various sectors of the economy, the government does provide employment guarantee programs. However, these programs aim to provide basic needs and provide labor-intensive jobs that have no link with innovation. There is a realization that to sustain rapid growth and alleviate poverty, India needs to aggressively harness its innovative potential, relying on innovation-led rapid and inclusive growth to achieve economic and social transformation. The innovative potential of the young Indian population, if supported through an effective innovation ecosystem, holds potential for developing entrepreneurship and providing the growth and job opportunities that India needs. In March 2010, the 12th President of India, Mrs. Pratibha Patil, announced the period from 2010 to 2020 as Decade of Innovation. Since then, many initiatives have been undertaken in that direction. However, the investment in science and technology and innovation are not yet translating into the desired reality. Realizing that innovation-led entrepreneurship development holds promise for growth, the government has taken major policy initiatives with a robust innovation agenda. Entrepreneurship development is one of the mechanisms adopted by Government of India towards creating job opportunities. The government assumes that support for innovation will enhance entrepreneurship development, which will in turn accelerate economic growth. The government now insists on establishing Institutional Innovation Council in higher education institutions. National Education Policy 2020, which is to be implemented soon, has been framed in such a way to foster the culture from the schooling itself. The mind of the most productive young age group is like a barren land, and they are looking for the construction to culture the mind. Since its inauguration during 2019, the journey of the IIC team of our college is to help our students to identify their own niche in the vast area of innovative and entrepreneur ecosystem. Even during the COVID lockdown, phase 1 and 2, we are constantly in our journey to kindle the innovative and entrepreneur mindset in our students by arranging various seminars, workshops, and motivational talk by academicians, industrials, startup founders, angel investors, etc. This webinar is just another step in our journey, and at this moment, I express my sincere thanks to the entire IIC team for the effort for arranging all the activities recommended by the MIC as well as the IIC driven activities, which have won 4-star rating to our institution for the academic year 2021. Dear students, always remember that all these days we are along with you with the ultimate aim of exposing you to the vast opportunity outside this campus and preparing you to become competent, self-reliant, and sustainable. All these efforts will get reward only when you consider all the facts discussed at the need of the hour and begin materializing. My special thanks to Arjun Panjal, founder, CEO, Papa Sapata, and mentor at SIBM Pune for accepting our invitation to join us and shouldering in our efforts to mold their entrepreneur mindset in our students. Thank you, sir. Dear team IIC, I am grateful to you for mentoring me also. Whenever you arrange a program, the first work allotment is for me. You will give a topic, I have to do homework, browsing, collecting points, and consolidating as presidential address. Thanks for giving me chance to expand my knowledge. In all these homeworks, I have typed the word entrepreneur so many times. Frankly speaking, whenever I type the word even now, there is always a red undulating line under the word indicating spelling error. As mentors, it is your duty to give me more exercises so that I will learn the correct spelling of the word for the word. For that, next 1.5 years half year is before you, that is until my retirement. Let me hope that by that time I will learn to write the word without error. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam, for your presidential address. Next, I request Mr. Arjun Panchal to start the session, sir. Please.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Radha, for kind introduction. Thank you, Jayashree, ma'am, for encouraging everyone about entrepreneurship. Thank you, Smita, ma'am, for inviting me, reaching out and inviting me. Thank you so much, everyone, on joining in the evening at 7 p.m. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Prasanna, ma'am, for inviting. Thank you, Sri Ayappa College, everyone, for giving me kind honor. So we'll start the session. Let me share my screen again, and here it is. Are you there? I need some noise. Actually, that's the problem with me, that unless I hear some noise in the chat box, I do not start, or I cannot start. I mean, that's my weakness, I would say that. Hello, everyone. Yes, you're in the chat box. Usually, I like to say you're to give me energy. I need to see some noise in the chat box. Yes. Where? Am I able to see that, or in the messages? I'm not able. Okay. Yes, Jyoti, Vandana, I can see that now. Yes, 2 students are there to listen to me. Janni, yes, thank you. Yes, there are people, more than 3, more than 4 people are there. Yes, Kavya, Sabita, thank you so much for your participation. Yes, thank you, Aparna. Okay, so here it is, the slide. So I'll keep, actually I'll jump to that slide again, because just to see the chat box, and for that we'll start that. Yes. A request to mute the mics. Yes. Okay, my first question to you is that how many of you want to become an entrepreneur, or ever thought of starting your own startup? We'll start with this question, and I would like to know that how many of you want to be an entrepreneur? If you're not an engineer, if you're not doing MBA, then the chances are high that you'll become entrepreneur. I need to see the chat box again. And yes, how many of you in the chat box? Yes, in the chat box, you want to be an entrepreneur. You ever thought of starting your own startup? How many? Or there is a lag? 1, 2 should be fine for me. Yes. Anyone? Or there is a lag? I don't know. Anyone wants to be an entrepreneur here? Okay, Aparna, you thought of starting your own startup. Okay, one is enough for this time. Okay, coming back to the session. So there are these books which are like my favorite books. You can take a screenshot of it before we start. 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel and Rich Dad Poor Dad. By the way, Rich Dad Poor Dad actually changed my entire journey. I read that book in my bachelor's and when I was doing BE. And yes, this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. How many of you read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad? If not, today itself, you should go and read that book. Start with Why, Lean Startup, and movie, The Founder movie. It's an amazing movie of McDonald's, The Founder. And The Social Network is also one of the amazing movie. I just love these 2 movies, my favorite, right? My question to you is, These are old pair of jeans. What do you see here? Old pair of jeans, yes. But what do you see beyond these old pair of jeans? What do you see? Or let me ask you directly, can you make money out of this old pair of jeans? Can you make money out of this old pair of jeans? I guess you can unmute as well, right? And you can, if you can unmute, you can, I welcome you to please keep it interactive. Yes, Shobha? You can unmute and please
Sir, we can reuse.
Okay. Yes. Sorry if there are some faculties and I'm not saying them, ma'am. So I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that. Are you teacher faculty here?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am.
It's
I
okay,
don't
sir.
know about it. Yeah. So yes, we can reuse. Other answer? I'll keep asking because I know in SIBM also in a lot of colleges, we faculties are there to cover up, but I want to reach to students also. Please, anyone, how can you make money out of this jeans? Old pair of
Sir,
jeans.
we can make
We can
math.
say,
Yes, you can write in the chat box also if like totally
so we
fine.
can change it to some other new products.
Okay, fantastic. You mean this one?
Yes, some decorative products.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So why I'm showing this, because I've really seen the students in real life that they have converted jeans and they have actually started their own brand. In SIMS, one of the college by Symbiosis, they started this kind of bag brand, right? You can make some covers and jeans and shorts and this kind of thing. My question to you is that if at all you want to start a business out of these jeans and making a bag, what is the first step would you take? If at all you want to start this business of selling this bag, what is the first step would you do? Let's say you are starting a business. So imagine you are starting a business right then and there.
Collect old jeans.
Exactly. From where would you collect? From where would you
Those who
collect?
are not using it, we will collect from them.
Okay, just randomly you'll go on the road and you'll ask, are you using your old jeans like that? Friends and family, let's say friends and relatives, right? You'll go and you'll ask them. Second step. So you have collected the jeans. Let's say you have collected 15 to 20 jeans. Second step. You have collected the jeans. What would you do then?
I should get some ideas for making new products.
Okay, idea. Third.
I will work out it.
We will
Sir.
think how to sell it.
How to sell it. Okay, but okay, idea and then directly selling. Before that, any other step are we missing?
No, sir, we will work out of that, how to make it, and we will make it.
You'll make it and you yourself will make it, or that means you will
No,
stitch
by
it?
employees who are
By
expert in
employees.
tailoring.
Okay, from where would you go to find the experts?
So from who are good in tailoring, we can choose them.
Exactly. You'll go to tailors, right? You'll go to boutique, high-end boutiques, or you'll go to roadside tailors, roadside like street tailors.
No, so we can choose good tailors who are in lower level. So we can give them a job opportunity.
Exactly. Thank you. Nice answer. So once they have actually made this bag, nice bag, then next step. What is the next step?
So marketing.
Exactly, marketing, and then finally you will
How to make profit.
exactly you'll sell it and then make profits. Fantastic. Thank you so much for your answer. So that's how you'll imagine that this is the thing an entrepreneur does in day to day. What the topic of today's session is that entrepreneurship as an opportunity is a career, right? So what you have been actually told that, yes, you'll get good jobs, or maybe, after BCom or BSc, or after doing this and that, maybe you will be going for masters. After master, you'll have to do job. But what is entrepreneurship as a career? Can you think about yourself? So imagine these things you'll be doing in entrepreneurship, right? So let's say, you getting the jeans, how much? Very small amount. You'll give like, you'll give like 50 rupees to your friends, or not even 50 rupees to friends and family, right? Just you'll collect the jeans and like nothing, just take them on some treat and chai and like tea snack or something and get the jeans. 50 rupees. Give tailor 100 rupees, total 150 rupees. Some transportation, packaging and all, 100 more rupees, total 330, 350 rupees. You can actually, your expenses are, and you can sell this jeans in 500 to 600 rupees, right? Stitch your brand name here at the somewhere, brand name. Creating your brand, giving opportunity, coming up with an idea. This is entrepreneurship. This is startup. My question to you is it a rocket science? Yes or no? Is it rocket science? Anyone? My question to you is it a rocket science, what I just told, and what you just did actually? Or I'm missing the chat? Yes or no? Is it a rocket science, what I'm asking? Is it tough? Let me give answer by myself. No, right? But this is entrepreneurship, right? This is entrepreneurship. My one more thing is like, from plastic, you can make these kind of stuff. Need of social media, right? Need of social media. What was the need of Facebook? The world was good, right? Everyone was living their life, enjoying happily, meeting friends, family. What was the need of Facebook?
To know new updates.
New updates. To know new updates, you had
Not only
newspaper.
for that, for getting more ideas, we can see all what were happening in our world in Facebook. We can
Okay.
acquire more knowledge.
So more knowledge, but you had newspapers and books and so encyclopedia and all those computers,
But
in fact.
nowadays, none of them is more aware of newspaper. In social media, it is they are too attracted in social media.
Okay. Yeah, you get some knowledge from Facebook. Any other answer? What was the need of social media?
Virtually connected, sir.
Okay, connecting people, right?
Yes, sir.
Connecting people. Nice. So then what was the need of LinkedIn?
Social media is also good for online business.
Yeah, so you're doing online business on Facebook. So what was the need of LinkedIn if you had Facebook? Please be quick. Please be quick. Yeah, what was the need of LinkedIn? Are you there on LinkedIn? Anyone? Do you know LinkedIn?
No, sir.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, LinkedIn is so popular, right? What was the need of LinkedIn? To connect professionally, to connect people professionally, right? So personally, you connect on Facebook, professionally, you connect on LinkedIn. So what's the need of Pinterest? Sharing the ideas, right? Sharing the ideas. So then what was the need of Twitter? What was the need of Twitter? Everything is done, right? Personally, professionally. To share your opinion, to follow celebrities. Celebrities can come and like share their opinions, politicians or film stars, all right. You can do that, by the way. It's more about following. What is the next? Everything is done now. What is the next application which I'm going to share here? You must be saying that. Yeah, Arjun, you're not showing that. You're so old. You're talking about Facebook and all. Which is that application?
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, Arjun, you're talking so old school, man. This is the thing. This is our life, you know. This is our life. Now it seems connected. My question to you is, what was the need of Instagram if you had Facebook?
We can actually sell our products using Instagram. We can promote our products and we can do our business using Instagram itself. We can post about our products, everything.
Okay, but same you can do with Facebook also. A lot of people doing business from Facebook. What was stopping? Why it was required? What need did it solve? My question is, what need Instagram solved? Okay, Instagram is for youth and no, Facebook is for youth, youngsters, and Insta is for old people, right?
No.
Then opposite, right?
Yes,
It's for,
exactly the opposite.
Insta is for young people. So what for youth? What problem did it solve for youth, which was not solved by Facebook? Or that was the problem with Facebook. Anyway, there was more features, functions, more privacy, you can say that. And all, you know, mama, bua, aunt, uncle, auntie, maternal uncle, paternal auntie, everyone is there, right? Mama, chachi, bua, tau, everyone was there on Facebook. And like, you are like, dude, I cannot enjoy anymore. Like whatever I post, they are there and they're asking about that. Hey, what you're doing on Saturday evening, you have papers, exams next week, and you're like, oh man, I can't live my life on Facebook. So you went to Instagram. Yes. The last is Clubhouse. Is also not sure if you know about Clubhouse application and if you're there on Clubhouse. And this solves the problem of listening, because there is nothing like you can update your pictures and all. You need to speak. It's a live podcast platform, right? Everyone is solving some need or the other. Why are we discussing that? Arjun, you're talking about social media and all. We are here to learn about entrepreneurship career, because entrepreneurship starts with a mindset, and entrepreneurship starts with, that's why I started with the genes. Now, whenever you see old pair of jeans, you know that you can make money out of it. Similarly, whenever you use the social media or any application on your mobile, see that there is some opportunity and you can make money out of that opportunity. All these companies are billion-dollar companies, billions and billion-dollar companies. 1 billion is equal to 7,000 crore rupees, 7,000 crore rupees, where we aim to get a job of 30,000, 50,000, 80,000 rupees. And in one life, we can say 1 crore rupee. Entire life, we can say 1 crore to 2 crore rupee by doing a normal job. I'm talking like these companies are 7,000 crore minimum, like 1 billion equal to. Now, like Facebook and like they are 50, 80, $100 billion. More than that, $200 billion. Imagine. This is the power of entrepreneurship. One more example. Now, my purpose, why I'm showing all these examples, because, and how to start this tech business, even if you're not from technology, tech if you're not from engineering and you say that I'm from Arjun, I'm from commerce, can I start business? Yes. Entrepreneurs are not there to code, to write coding. They need not have the hardcore technical knowledge. It's just that they need how to connect resources. You come up with an idea, you gather resources like tailors and all, right? Tailors and getting the jeans from the friends. Similarly, you go to engineering colleges to find some developers, give them 10,000 rupees, ask them to make a project. And that's how this is jugaad, what we call it in Hindi, jugaad. Or that's what you need to gather resources to make this happen. You need to have that mindset that there is an opportunity. Don't be just a consumer of these products. Think that you also can make money out of this. One more, last is Blackboard, right? Can you improve upon this? Anyone? Can you improve? Can you add some? How can you improve upon and make money? In schools, every day you see that. Can you make money out of it? Quick, anyone, please? Sorry.
Is it possible? Yeah, I guess it's possible to make drawings or something like that. And
Okay, that we can do. You draw and you can earn money from it. Yes.
we can use it as a canvas, maybe.
Okay. Can you improve the design of it, or can you improve the entire Blackboard by seeing some problem, solving some problem here? Let me give example. Do you think it's a good solution? Obviously, you can sell this, right?
Yes.
Can you improve this design now? You have an opportunity again, right? There is always n plus 1 solution. N plus 1 solution. If there's n, there is again one solution. What is that? Quick. Smart boards, electronic smart boards, right? Electronic smart boards you can, right? Can you improve this one now? Can you improve this one? Projector? Yes, you can have projectors, true. More kind of. What is the future do you see here? What's the future do you see here? Next, what will happen in the future? Think about it. What is this? Do you think all the, these smartphones will get on VR? And what is next after VR? What this guy is doing? AR, right? VR plus AR, augmented reality and virtual reality. And that's what it will happen. That what you would do, what you have done, it's nothing but observation, observing the need, observing the technology and making the best use of technology, gathering resources, getting it done and building profits, just like started with the jeans. It was so simple, right? This is also simple. Only we need to change our mindset that yes, there is money in each and everything around us. This is entrepreneurship. Yes. Quick about myself, why I'm here, and I want to share my journey for 5 minutes again to show you that why I am here. Any question, by the way, if you have any question till now, you can please ask me. Okay, I believe that there's no question, and that's what why I'm showing these examples, that there's just, you see the problems around and build money out of it, make money out of it. I did my engineering from Indore, and after that I moved to US, and I did my MBA from the University of Massachusetts, Boston. Post that, I moved to California, and I was working with Esri as WFM lead. The life was beautiful, right? Beautiful California next to Vegas, San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles. But there was something missing in life. That is satisfaction, kind of. You want to do something of your own. You want to do something big. How many of you guys are there who want to do really something big in the society, something different, something big, right? You're in the chat box, or yes in the chat box. How many? I want to see that. How many of you there who feel that you want to do something different, something big in life, apart from this regular routine, maybe routine thing, doing your bachelor's, master's, something different? How many of you there? Yes, Jyoti? More? More? Yes, you're something in the chat box. More? Yes, something different, big in life. Aparna, Janni, yes. There are people. Pat your back. Be proud of yourself if you think that. That voice is very important, trust me. Because when I was doing job, every day something used to come in my, that was a bug kind of thing, entrepreneurial bug, that I want to do something different, something big in life. If you don't hear that voice, then be prepared for someone to tell that what to do in your life. Then be ready for someone who will give you instruction. Don't be that. Be leader. Design your own future. So I quit my job and came back to India, and I started the business, my own brand called Papa Zapata. And you can see that within 6 months, this is what happened. Within 6 months, this is what happened. We had a team of 35, and with this is the Papa Zapata outlet, and we got a franchisee of Chaat Bazaar also. If you love Chaat Bazaar, Pani Puri, all chaat items, if you love that. After 6 months, again, you can see one more outlet and see the same photo taken. I'm standing here. In one word, can you say, what is this? In one word, this transition. And this is satisfaction. You get satisfaction. When customers are there waiting for your product to be served, is nothing but satisfaction. Risk-taking. This is nothing but risk-taking. My dad was worried that, Arjun, you quitting job from US, everything is so fine with you, everything going well. This is risk-taking. Can you see this is satisfaction, something of your own. One more outlet in Quadrant IT Park, one more outlet in Eon IT Park, one outlet we sold in Indore, franchisee we sold in Indore. This is the team. This is not a good time to show, I know that, it's a dinner time. Pizza, this is the rice bowl, mojito, tacos. That's what we used to sell. With that, I have written a novel called What Happens in America. If at all you want to go to US and study, you can read my novel. It's there on Amazon. And with that, I've been teaching entrepreneurship in various colleges, including SIBM Pune and Innovation Cell, and all these places I've actually been. And my question to you is guys, this is the career. That's what you do in entrepreneurship. You take risk and do something of your own. and make money out of it. Help people. My question to you is, guys, how many of you now want to become an entrepreneur? After seeing that, how many of you want to become an entrepreneur? Some noise in the chat box. If you feel that you want to do something of your own, you want to have your own team, you want to help people around, you want to come up with an idea, do something different, big, walk your own path. How many of you? Yeah? Rakshita, Aparna? More? Hands up. This is... There are three kinds of people you'll meet. One is the one which, you have to say every day what to do. Every day, there has to be someone to what to do. Second kind of people are, they know what to do and they keep learning. But again, they want someone to be told what to do. They're like all professionals, but they just walk. It's a rat race kind of thing. They'll get the job, get a car, get a house. They learn as well. But again, they want someone to be told. And the last is the leader. They have the vision. They create organizations. They run the organization. They establish their own business. They have, if I give you, let's say, imagine I give you 5 crore rupee to everyone and a team also. But do you know what to do with that? They are leaders. Where to take all of them. They create the path. They are leaders. So think about yourself, who you are. Who you are. Entrepreneurs who create, who have the vision, right? These are three kinds of. So what it takes to be an entrepreneur, just 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, and then we'll go with the Q&A. The person has a vision. You want to start it's vision to, again, as I said, that even if you have 5 crore, 10 crore rupee, and let's say a team of 50 and 100, you have 10 crore rupee, you have team of 100 people, but if you do not have vision, what to do with that, there is no point having 10 crore. What would you do with that? How long you will roam around the world? You'll buy Mercedes, BMW. You'll get bored. You need to have the vision to help the society, to help education. Second, observe the situation, need, opportunity. Like you did with the jeans, with Instagram, Facebook, Blackboard, and each and everything around you. You need to have the observation, observe the situation, need, opportunity, right? Come up with the idea, like bag, like Clubhouse. There will be something else after 2 years, replacing Instagram. Smart board, VR, AR, some idea you are solving, right? Observing and coming up with an idea. The fourth is doing market research and experimentation. Because first product will not be hit. Second also will not be hit. Popular. Third also, you need to keep doing market research and experimentation. Gather resources where you want to find the tailors, wholesalers, engineering college, finding the engineers, resources. You need to gather the resources, including investors also. Taking risk. Yeah. Remember that when I said that, quitting the job from US and coming back was a risk-taking action. Take risk. If you have 5 lakh rupee and you are worried about, no man, I cannot take 5 lakh rupee risk or 2 lakh rupee risk. No. Better I'll do job, I'll save more, I'll save more, I'll save more. How long? And you are at the age of like, now it may be late and you need to bring profits. Remember that profit from the genes. So you need to be calculative also. You need to make profits. This is entrepreneurship. So last 5 minutes and then we'll go for Q&A if you have any Q&A. This is the journey of entrepreneurship. This is your career. You want to build your career? You want to see as career opportunity? See the path of an entrepreneur. A career of an entrepreneur looks like that. First, you will go enter as that I want to be an entrepreneur, just like Ravindran Baiju, right? Ola, Uber, Bhavish Agrawal, right? Ritesh Agrawal, Oyo Rooms. I don't want to go do job and like I want to start my own startup. Okay. You go in the market, we will rock the world, man. We will rock the world. That's what an entrepreneur thinks, budding entrepreneurs. We will rock, man. Dad is saying, mom and dad, they're saying that, hey, why don't you get a job first and please, don't take risk. And no, dad, you don't know me. I am out of this world and like I'm thinking my thinking is out of the box and I'll be a millionaire soon. And okay, the confidence is very high before starting and the reality hits in. Let's say you are coming up with the application of like Practo or Ola Uber kind of application you have. And you'll say, oh, we also start a Ola Uber kind of application. And the moment you start, the reality hits in. If you do market research and you find that, there is no opportunity anymore. Let's say you want to come up with some artificial intelligence application. The confidence is high, but when you get into the market and ask about, let's say, education application like Byju's, tomorrow you start something of your own. And when you do market research, you feel that, oh man, it's not required. My idea is not required in the market. And this is called Death Valley. You will be like sad and your parents are like, see, your friends are earning, they are doing job of 50,000 rupees a month. What you doing? You're spending money unnecessarily. I told you. And you will be saddened more. And what should I do? Should I do job or should I continue my entrepreneurship journey? This is Death Valley. And most of the entrepreneurs quit here and they start their job or they do not continue. And the ones who continue doing market research and building the product, they keep improving the product, keep pivoting, keep improving upon the products. Can you see that? This is called perseverance. People are saying that, hey, do job, man, what you doing? But you not stopping. You are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. Do you think like Elon Musk and their journey are so smooth? Bill Gates and all, they must have done, they've gone this journey of failure. And this is nothing but, this is not a failure. This is actually perseverance. And they keep going and on and on. And this is called product market fit. You come up with the product which market is looking for. The right product. What people, be it any business, Maruti car or Maruti 800 car or Parle G biscuit, or you take Oyo Rooms or you take Ola or you take Meesho app or anything, any app, Make My Trip or any application you take or any business startup you take, they reach to this right point where people start, Zomato, for example, people start accepting your Paytm, people start accepting your product. They start loving your product, and this is called product market fit and or inflection point. The moment you reach to this point, man, I can't tell you, the journey is like, now there are investors on investors. You are scaling up and more investors pouring in money, more money, more money, more money. And finally you exit or merge with other companies, or you exit with some $1 billion, right? Rolls Royce and all. This is the journey. This is the career of a normal entrepreneur. Is there a risk? Yes, there is a risk. But the question is not about the risk is there. We don't know what's going to happen with us tomorrow. Risk is there in living alive. So risk is there in the entrepreneurship startups also. 100% it's there. The question is not that, is there a risk? The question is that, do you want to persevere? Do you want to persist? Do you want to play this game? Life is just one. Why not to take a risk? Calculated, obviously, calculated risk. Risk of time, energy, and money. Life is just one. So why not to take this risk? Play this game of pivoting product design, which will help people around, society around. And there is a point, it may come in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, maybe sometime 4 years. But you are persevering, you are persisting yourself. This is the long-term game you're playing. This is the self-belief, confidence. People may not know you here, but once you reach this point, trust me, this is beautiful life. Beautiful life. I can't tell you. A lot of women entrepreneurs now. I really appreciate and thank you so much for inviting me in. And I really appreciate and respect Sri Ayappa College of Women, actually. And women are being motivated to do entrepreneurship. Women entrepreneurship is ever high time, like it's their time. There are so many government subsidies, so many government policies are there for women, which is the brand actually. There's so many women entrepreneurs coming out, right? They're going for CEO and lead positions. This is the best opportunity for women. So this is your time, I would say. This is entrepreneurship, and women are being literally motivated by the government, also by all the colleges. They're respected and motivated. And this is your time to make your career and take your career to a different level. Thank you so much for joining. Are you there, and how many of you are there, and how do you like the session in 1 or 2 words? Are you there? If you like the session, I want to hear some noise before we go for Q&A. How many of you there?
Sir, I'm here.
Actually. Thank you, Aparna.
Thank you.
This is your future. This is the career which I showed you. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'm here. This is my LinkedIn ID. If you want to connect later on, you can connect on LinkedIn. If you're not there on LinkedIn, please join the LinkedIn. Please join the LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is the platform where you can find your customers. At the same time, you can find the jobs also. Thank you, Ms. Suma. Yes, if you have any question, please feel free to ask the question.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, just like you mentioned, you said about the Death Valley and about the failures and all the negative phases that an entrepreneur might face in his or her journey of entrepreneurship. So I would like to ask you if Papa Zapata was your first startup, like the first idea, and if you ever kind of faced a failure, like a failure in, was Papa Zapata the first successful startup of yours, or did you have any other ideas before?
Not sure. With me, actually, I was never confused. I always wanted to get into food industry only. I quit my job, came back, and directly actually started working on food industry. And within 8 months, we started Papa Zapata. Regarding the failure of Papa Zapata, yes, actually, we did a lot of mistakes initially, a lot of mistakes. The reason is that we did not do enough market research, to be very honest. Actually, we should have done more market research. That is first thing. Because it was Mexican food. So what we did, we actually took the place which had high rentals on the streets, in one of the malls in Pune, Zion Mall. The photo I showed, right? The rentals were really high. So actually, we did not make any money for 6 months. Actually, we were putting the money from our pockets only for 6 months. Then we realized that uh, we are earning, but we are not making profits because the rentals are so high, the expenses are so high. Then actually, we moved to IT companies where the rentals are less. And there actually it became hit and became popular. We used to have, the rentals were less, and there were like more people buying the Mexican food. So that's what our journey was. In fact, before starting Papa Zapata, sometimes literally I tell you, I used to think that, did I take the right decision? Quitting job from US, what I'm doing, will it happen, not happen? This always, it feels inside. It used to feel inside at that time. But when I started, I was so passionate about serving customers that honestly, everything used to uh, outlie, I would say, uh, for this thought that what I'm doing. I mean, everything used to uh, outcast this thought of uh, what I'm doing. That is the thing. And IT companies, it became successful, popular, everything. That was the journey. So that is the thing. I mean, we did some mistakes, definitely. One is rentals. We actually a lot of time. Then we added paneer also, paneer and Papa Zapata, burritos and rice bowls. We added paneer also. Initially, it was authentic. Then we actually turned the taste of Mexican food to Indian food a little bit, and then people started liking those kind of things. We did it, but everything is worth, once you find that success story. So beautiful journey for me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for sharing your innovative ideas and sharing your views on entrepreneurship. From our IIC family, we wish you all success, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you for your time.
Then
Thank you, sir.
I invite Jyotirmayi to propose vote of thanks. Jyotirmayi?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry because there is some trouble with my phone. It's hanging. So good evening all once again. And I'm extremely euphoric, and it's a proud privilege for me to deliver today's vote of thanks. So first, I would like to thank our resource person, Mr. Arjun Panchal, for being here, for spending his time with us, and thank you so much, sir, for having given us there was a very simple and easily understandable session, and the slides were awesome. Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance and for your motivation. Thank you so much, sir, once again.
Thank you. Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Next, I would like to thank our principal, Dr. K.V. Jayashree ma'am. She has always been great support and a docent. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Jyoti.
Next, I would like to thank Dr. Smita Nair, the president of IIC, and Dr. Uma Devi, the convener of IIC, though she's not present here now. I would like to thank both of them because they have put their efforts day in and day out to connect to so many entrepreneurs, and they have always given us the best, always wonderful webinars and so many beautiful sessions. So for conducting this program also, they have taken a lot of effort. So thank you so much, ma'am. Next, I would like to thank all the organizing committee members. So without them, this program is not possible. Thank you, all of them. And last but not the least, I would also like to thank all the student members who, without hesitation, took part in this program and made it a success. Thank you to all the student members as well. Thank you so much to all of you once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a really very superb session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very
My
easy.
pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for.
I tried to be realistic rather than just showing. So I showed that reality of it. So I hope it was actually encouraging.
Yeah, it was very encouraging and motivating, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayashree ma'am, for supporting us. She is supporting in all our endeavors. She is our strength. So
I really appreciate that.
yeah. So I once again thank you, sir. Thank you all the coordinators, our principal ma'am, Prasanna ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.